All right, I'm here with Kristina Shirk, who's going to talk about her upcoming classes at the very close to coming now Photoshop Virtual Summit #4. So thanks for joining to talk about this. Appreciate it.
Happy to be here.
Great. So one of your classes that I'm very excited to see, you've posted some photographs on social media. I remember us chatting and saying, I think people would love to see the whole process that you did to create these very sort of creative composites. So tell us a little bit about that class.
Absolutely. So this year I'm doing a class on start to finish, from concept to completion is what it's called. And that's going to be all about how to really take your idea from just an idea in your brain and execute it through the entire photo shoot, and some really helpful tips and tricks on lighting, but also shooting for compositing. And then what I'm going to do is I will take you through an easy composite, creative composite that I did, and then I think 2 others that are very advanced. And during that, each time I kind of disassemble or deconstruct one of these creative composites, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip throughout each one of those. So you're going to be getting a retouching tip, but then you're also getting to kind of see behind the curtain in terms of what it really takes to create, a fantastical image in Photoshop for that. So I think I talk about Q is for core and toddler. So that's the first one that I do. That's my easy composite. And then I talk about U is for umbrella. And I want to say I talk about one other one, but it's, oh yes. Okay. So B is for babysitter. So those are the 3 composites that I'm going to be kind of disassembling and showing you how I made them.
And if nothing else, you'd have to tune in just to see them hanging their children upside down off of a wall, because that's.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. Duct tape and all.
That's right. I love the fact that the kids are just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah. So that one is that. Go ahead.
I was going to say that idea of showing, though, that not just, here I have the photos already ready to go, because that, once the compositing side, once you have images ready, is, I don't want to say easy, but easier than seeing the whole process. Like, how did I plan this out, and what did I learn about making sure lighting was consistent, and all that kind of stuff. I think that's a great way to combine both sides of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, thankfully I do have time-lapse photography of behind the scenes during each one of those photo shoots for capturing the elements. Mm-hmm. And so what that allows you to do is see how the entire process went of the shoot, and I do show the lighting, and I show the before and the after. And then I do give like a couple tips. Like, one of the tips that I actually talk about, I learned from another fellow instructor, Glenn Dewis. It's about adding replicating the appearance of a certain light source over an area. And he taught me that, and, brain blown, mind blown. And right. I use it all the time now in all of my images. So it's just so, it's such a quintessential part of doing my composites, because you really do need to be able to massage that light and make that light really look like it comes from the exact location of what you're trying to do.
Right.
So
awesome. Yeah, no, that's a fun one. And the other one you're doing is, we all know that the last couple of versions of Photoshop has a lot more AI, artificial intelligence type thing. So you're going to talk about that when it comes to portraits, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. There's a lot of facial recognition that's going on and being written into some of these tools, and all of the content aware technology that's also been integrated and coming out. That is something to not be discounted or overlooked. It's really revolutionizing the way that the tools work and the way that the tools react. And so these are all kinds of things that you really need to know. Like if Photoshop has the ability to recognize faces and recognize features on those faces, then you want to know that, especially if you are a portrait photographer, or if you shoot weddings, or if you shoot headshots. I mean, the list goes on and on. If you shoot humans at all, these tips are pretty much going to be really helpful for you. So we do a little bit of talking about some of the general tools that are integrating content-aware technology. So we'll start with that. Then we talk a little bit about some of the new Liquify features that are integrating in some of the AI technology. And then we talk about the neural filters as well. So there's a lot to cover in that class, as well.
Nice.
As, yeah. And then there's a little bit of a, can I give away the secret about the VIP
Sure.
members? So I did create a third mini course only for our VIP members. So not only do they get to save and keep all of the courses in the summit forever, but they're also going to get access to specific courses that are made specifically for them. And that course is one-click skin smoothing.
Nice.
And so I walk you through how to create, I walk you through how to set up Photoshop so that you can literally click one button and have the skin smooth for you in your images.
Nice. Fantastic. Well, both of those sound amazing, and just two more awesome classes to make sure that you check out during the Photoshop Virtual Summit. So thanks, Christy, for taking the time to chat about your classes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait for it to go live. I'm going to be up at the lake that week, so very excited to just lay back and watch some of the classes and really enjoy myself.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks again. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I'll see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.